All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. Happy Friday. This is a wonderful Friday, of course, guys. You can see the markets are in green. You look across the board, everything is in green, and this entire October narrative, and historically, as mentioned, quarter four is usually really bullish for the space, and history definitely has repeated itself. But let's take a look at Solana. What is next? Because of course Solana is taking the crypto space by storm right now. It's trending on Twitter, it's trending on CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko. People want to know more about Solana and obtain more Solana. And now all of a sudden everyone is turning extremely bullish on Solana. No one was here when things were extremely bearish, but as market picks up, as Solana starts gaining interest from institutions, as ETF rumors get more and more, people are turning their eyes, and now all of a sudden everyone is bullish on Solana, which is quite funny to me. But let's take a look at the price, see what is happening. So as you know, I gave you guys an update last night, and this morning things have changed. We did see the price of Sol hit $27 today. We're seeing a little bit of a retracement because Bitcoin did go to $30,000, but currently sitting at $29,500, a minor retracement. And of course Solana has retraced a little bit too. But if we're looking at the price, $26.91, up 7% in the last 24 hours in USD comparative. It's also up 4.2% in Bitcoin comparative. So it's outperforming Bitcoin, and of course it's up in USD comparative. But if we're looking at its market cap, $11.2 billion. And look guys, the 24-hour trading volume is once again above that $1 billion mark, which we discussed yesterday. So now comes the question of the hour. Why are we even seeing this market rally? A lot of people were saying, Crypto ZX, is this the start to the bull run? Is this officially time where we should be getting excited? The market is about to pump like crazy as we do go into the new calendar year of 2024, or is this just another fake out, which we have seen throughout the year of 2023? If you guys are not aware, some people are saying that the US SEC drops claims against two Ripple Labs executives is the reason why this entire rally is occurring, which honestly could be one of the reasons, because this was SEC who went against Ripple, and this massive long-awaited lawsuit which came to an end in June or July of this year, which was historic, as I've mentioned to you guys. And now they are dropping claims against Ripple Labs executives. So that is showing that they've given up at this point. They know they can't win because they were trying everything possible to make Ripple fail. If we know that, we've seen the claims they've made, we've seen the crazy attempts they've tried to make to just see things go in their favor. But the judge really saw it from the other angle, and I gotta give kudos to the judge, guys. Really good stuff. And that really shows that how this market is really being accepted more and more now than ever. And ETF, now people are saying, now the fact that SEC has dropped the charges, is there an ETF that is coming ahead very closely, which is the reason as to why they've done that? Possibly. So a lot of rumors flying around, but remember, quarter four usually does tend to be quite bullish for the crypto space, and I think that is the reason as to why we're seeing the rally. But look at Solana. Look exactly right now, as of recording this update where we're currently sitting at, the price of Solana is sitting literally right at that $26.95 resistance. You guys know I discussed this zone. I said we could see a minor retracement, and we have seen a little bit of a retracement. We did bounce back above it for a little bit, like I said, $27.38, but we have seen a little bit of a minor retracement that's happening right now within the Solana's price. But Solana is holding literally at the neckline of this support. which right now is playing as a level of support. It's not playing as a level of resistance because we did break out yesterday out of that resistance zone. And of course, now this is a reason as to why we're seeing a little bit of a retracement, in my opinion. Look what's happening with BTC. BTC made a new high. So, you know, that fake news wick that we saw back at 30K just on October 16th, we've seen the price go up even more. We saw Bitcoin hit $30,231 mark. And now this comes to, say a lot of people are calling in the crypto space saying, that tweet was fake indeed. They just wanted to see the market reaction. How will the market really react to this ETF? So, there's a lot of things that are happening, a lot of anticipation for the ETF being approved. Some people calling a 70K BTC if this ETF were to be approved. And of course, after the Bitcoin halving, saw a 6-figure Bitcoin. So, things are definitely heating up. And, now comes the question, what is next for Solana? So before I share that with you guys, look at the dominance. Exactly what we've been talking about on my channel is happening right now. Dominance is once again picking up. We're sitting at new yearly highs, but due to the fact that Bitcoin is moving up, that is why we're seeing altcoins rallying and Bitcoin. Because if you're looking at majority of these altcoins and you compare them in sats, so in BTC, they're lagging behind. Reason being, Bitcoin is outpacing the market. But now what's next for Solana? So, I want you guys to listen very carefully. If we're able to pop out of this resistance, right now, the amount of momentum that's on Solana is really, really high. I think even way more compared to what we have seen back in July. I think the narrative behind Solana is completely changing. People are starting to see the bigger picture, and especially the fact that there's some big news coming out, some massive rumors that are in favor of Solana. A lot of excitement and FOMO is coming, and I've said this yesterday in my community post. I haven't personally felt that gut feeling, that what's it called, the FOMO feeling, in a long time, this type of feeling. And as I've mentioned to you guys before, I am picking up more Solana as we speak. And again, as I always say, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. But I just see some insane potential in Solana, and I think my overall exposure in Sol is not enough. And when I look at the bigger picture for Solana, that is the reason why I continue to get more and more FOMO feeling. Because now let's take a look at the bigger picture. I know there's a lot of new people coming into the markets. You guys might be able to see all the updates I make, but pretty much if we're looking at it from the all-time highs perspective, or even from the 0.50 Fibonacci retracement level, these prices seem like nothing. And that is what excites me a lot. And I personally think once we pop out of here this time around, we are heading to a $40 Solana very, very fast. And some people are even going and saying a $50 Solana could be coming quite fast. But remember, we need to reach that $40 mark first. I've been talking about that zone pretty much for quite some time, especially since we've been retesting this resistance so many times. That was the next target that I was looking for, and that is where the price of Solana was before the FTX crash happened, and that is my main target right now. And I think we can achieve that target very soon, especially if we hear more positive news coming out. And of course, right now market sentiment is extremely bullish, but remember, some profit taking can happen as well, so we need to be very careful. But as far as Bitcoin is concerned, Bitcoin is making some moves towards the upside, and hopefully if it's able to hit a new yearly high, things can start heating up for Sol, and a $40 Solana could be very near. And then after that, the next target would be $50. Let me know down below what you guys think. Thank you so much for all your support. Let me know if you guys want to see these continuous updates. Do hit that bell notification on so you do not miss any of my updates, and do follow me on Twitter, link in the description box below. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.